On today's World Insight, a briefing from the Afghan Ministry of Foreign Affairs following a UN Geneva conference seeking millions of dollars in aid for Afghanistan. Also, an exclusive conversation with the former Afghan ambassador to Britain, Ahmad Wali Massoud.
The best way to do that one is to go to some sort of international channel or international kind of agency.
A test for Korean Peninsula diplomacy after the DPRK's weekend missile launch. What will it take to get denuclearization talks with the U.S. going again? And the COVID Delta variant falling through the cracks in Fujian province with dozens infected. What do these latest clusters of cases in Fujian province tell us?
Here is our host, Tian Wei.
Hello and welcome to World Insight, coming to you live from Beijing. I'm Tian Wei. Earlier this week, the United Nations convened an international aid conference in Geneva to help shore up much-needed humanitarian support for Afghanistan. On Tuesday, the acting foreign minister of the Taliban interim government held a briefing. He called on the international community to hear the broadest voices of Afghans who suffered during the war and called for support in carrying out projects disrupted by the war. Let's listen in.
All those people who were the victims of the wars and the victims of the war in Afghanistan, they should also be served. The aid shall be reached them as well. The remaining projects shall also be completed. All those works who have began here and they live in the middle, they are yet not finished. The donors shall finish all those works.
That's the acting foreign minister of the Taliban's interim government in Afghanistan. Although the Taliban says Panjshir Valley is now under their control, the Afghan resistance movement recently released a photo of Ahmad Massoud from Panjshir Valley. He called on the Western countries to support anti-Taliban forces in an audio message. Later, I got a chance to talk exclusively with Ahmad Wali Massoud, the brother of the late elder Panjshir resistance leader Ahmad Shah Massoud. Wali Massoud served as the former Afghan ambassador to the United Kingdom. And here is what he said. Tell me more about the latest situation. There are various reports suggesting different realities on the ground. What is going on from your perspective in the Panjshir Valley?
At this moment, the resistance, as I mentioned in different interviews, that the Taliban have taken the road. Panjshir Valley terrain is a big terrain. It's a very mountainous area, so the road is a very narrow road. The Taliban have been able to take the road with tanks and armaments. But the rest of the Panjshir Valley, there are side valleys, there are different terrains, all of them they are under the control of the resistance. So at this moment, there is no kind of intensive fighting, except there are some skirmishes here and there, like that. There were the commanders were the part of the resistance, they raised their voice that they are there, and they will continue the resistance until the freedom of Afghanistan.
What about your nephew and son-in-law, Ahmad Massoud?
Yes, he is there and he is safe at the moment he is there. That is why there are a lot of aspiration, there are motivation on the resistance part. There are people coming from across Afghanistan. They want to enter the resistance area, territory, and they want to join in, and he is there.